Ladies and gentlemen, this video, I would say, it's not depicted around Scotty Morris, but it is at the same time. But it's actually about Florida State. Oh my God. I watched them. The score probably won't say it, but if you watch the game, you know they dominated Louisville yesterday. At one point, the score was like 42-18, I believe. But it was domination. And the reason that they're not ranked for all of you who don't pay attention to much college basketball is because they missed a lot of games with COVID this year. But what I do want to say is you got Gonzaga and you got Baylor. And I've been seeing people put blank blank for 3 and 4. I've seen Michigan. Can't tell you who else I've seen, but I've seen Michigan up there as a 1 seed for the tournament. But if we're talking about Final Four, I'm going to be completely honest. Florida State can easily make it to the Final Four no matter what seed they get in the tournament. And you might say that's a bold prediction, but if you look at Leonard Hamilton and his roster, bro, and just the way he plays basketball, you know, it's kind of crazy. You got MJ Walker, who's experienced, one of the best guards, probably in ACC, probably top 50 in America. He's averaging 14 right now and 9. And you take that and you put it with Scotty Barnes, who is a mismatch problem because they're running Scotty Barnes at the 1, who is reportedly 6'9" now. And for those of you who are new, Scotty Barnes, a big Scotty Barnes enthusiast. Been my favorite player for about 4 years now. Scotty Barnes is a mismatch problem at 6'9", and you know what? The whole Florida State is a mismatch problem because they switch everything. I noticed that they switch everything on defense because they can. If they're not switching everything, they're switching most ball screens depending on personnel that's in the game at the time. But yeah, Scotty Barnes is only averaging 11 and 4 and 3. He's going to still be a lottery pick because it's Scotty Barnes, 6'9", versatility, 1 through 5. 5 kind of pushing it, maybe 1 through 4 at the most. Anthony Polite, another solid guard, man, who could probably start on any team in America. Raekwon Gray, mismatch problem. Honestly. Balsa Koprivica. There's so many guys. I can keep going, but there is so many guys who plays their role on this team, man. And Leonard Hamilton goes so deep that it's actually scary. There isn't going to be a problem with size. Size is there. Defensive scheme, pretty much down. Go-to player, MJ Walker, of course. Offensively, where you're talking about getting a bucket, you know who the ball is going to be in Scotty Barnes' hand most of the time. Pick and roll scenario. It's kind of scary because if you look at them matched up with Baylor, okay, it's going to be hard. Jared Butler, MaCio Teague, Mitchell, probably the best backcourt in the nation. All three together. After watching them a lot this past week, Baylor is legit, man. Especially on the defensive end. I love what Scott Drew is doing over there. But Polite, Barnes, and MJ Walker compared to the MaCio Teague, Butler, and Mitchell. That's a matchup I would be looking forward to because then you're like, okay, Scotty Barnes 6'8". None of those guys I just named over there in Baylor I think is above 6'4", maybe. So that's interesting. MJ Walker, of course, another matchup. You say, okay, you got MJ Walker, Jared Butler type. 2, wouldn't say they're even. Butler's, pretty good. But, it's another decent matchup. Polite, very mature guy as well. Another solid guy. Mitchell. That backcourt, those 3 guys versus those 3 guys, that's pretty even in my opinion. But Baylor experience kills. So, you look at it, you say Baylor very experienced. Florida State kind of experienced, except Scotty Barnes. This is his first year, but you can't pass up 6'9" guard, man, who's actually running the 1. So you look at it like that, and then you say, okay, let's look at the paint. I didn't pay attention. Mark Vital, of course, who's always going to be at the 4. Raekwon Gray, it's a tongue twister. Raekwon Gray, Mark Vital matchup. Of course, Vital, very defensively oriented, very skilled. But Gray, it's very, bro. As I look at their roster real quick, because I was looking at this yesterday. It kind of surprised me when they said what he was. But Raekwon Gray is 6'8", 260. That's a unit, and he has a skill set on him, man. It is a skill set. Very mobile at that size, too. Very versatile. Very skilled at that size. That is a matchup right there. And I didn't pay attention much to Baylor's bigs, you know, but I do want to say that Balsa Koprivica, I don't know if he starts with Florida State or not, but Balsa Koprivica is a good big, very good big. So he's 7-1 as well. Then the bench, doesn't really slack off the bench for Florida State. So what I'm saying is it's an even matchup. Then you go to Gonzaga and you're like, Barnes and Suggs, who played together in Team USA. I think what a lot of people missed the opportunity was watching Team USA. I think it was U19, Cade Cunningham, Scotty Barnes, Jalen Suggs, Isaac Likely, Reggie Perry, Jalen Green. That Team USA team. If you guys, it's still on YouTube. Please go watch that Team USA team. Very fun to watch this past summer. Suggs, Barnes, Ayayi, who's probably my favorite guard in college basketball. You're going to say, people, how is Joel Ayayi your favorite guard in college basketball? I watched this dude grab double-digit rebounds, and I look at him and the way he plays, the way his build is, probably 6'5", 6'6", that long athletic build. Joel Ayayi, bro, he's an NBA player. Just know that he's a winner. He's a winner. That's what he does. He wins. He makes winning plays. Even when he's in a shooting slump, he's still going to go win. I think Kispert maybe isn't it? Is it Kispert in the backcourt? I can't think of Gonzaga's roster right now. I know Nembhard comes off the bench, but I know Kispert is there too. I actually can look that up. But Kispert, they could Florida State can match up, man. Kispert, even though it's gonna be tough. Like I saw somebody say, if Gonzaga's shooting, I don't think anyone's gonna beat them. But if they're missing, and obviously against Baylor, if they're missing threes against Baylor, that's going to be a close game. But, they can always throw the ball in the paint to Drew Timme as well. Timme, Koprivica matchup. That's another good matchup. Julius Strulian doesn't play. I got my computer here. Aaron Cook is a good guard as well. It's a good guard matchup with a good front court matchup for those teams. So that's why that's why I'm putting them there. Yeah, Antoine Watson starts alongside Drew Timme. Kispert is at the 3, like I thought. Yeah, so you look at it from that perspective. I'm putting Barnes on Kispert maybe. Hot take. But they usually have Barnes guard the 1. So Jalen Suggs versus Scotty Barnes. I don't like that matchup though. Suggs is very explosive. But yeah, Florida State, bro. Florida State is legit. Bracketology came out today, by the way. Joe Lunardi. It came out. And I actually want to see, before I end this video, I actually wanted to see where he put Florida State at. If I can find it. I never can find it when it's time. Because this is very interesting. He just updated it. What is this? That's from 2020. If you guys, while I'm trying to find it, if you guys watched that Baylor-Kansas game yesterday, that was very interesting to me. Kansas is very weird this year. Okay, so he has Gonzaga, Baylor, Iowa, that's who I was missing. Iowa 1 seed, Michigan. Okay, so let's see if we can find Florida State. Shout out to Arkansas, the University I attend there at number 10. Virginia Tech in Region 4. Indiana, who, of course, I'm a fan of, versus LSU right now projected. Florida State. Okay, Florida State versus Drake right now. If the tournament was to start today, this is Joe Lunardi's bracketology. Florida State versus Drake. Obviously, I'm taking Florida State in that matchup, although Drake is still undefeated, I believe, and a very good team. So please do not underestimate anybody this year. Experience kills. It is a year of experience. I'm going to be completely honest. So anybody can beat anybody at any given moment. Houston is the number 2 seed. Houston, very good basketball. Kelvin Sampson, Quentin Grimes over there, Reggie Chaney's over there. A lot of guys that hoops, and Kelvin Sampson lets them hoop. But matchup-wise, I'm taking Florida State, man. I'm taking Florida State matchup-wise in that. Then you say, okay, Missouri and Wisconsin most likely coming out on the other side of that bracket over there. If Wisconsin comes out, it'd be a very interesting game because Wisconsin is very old. I think the average team age, like I said, is 24, 25. But matchup-wise, man, Florida State wins a lot of games matchup-wise when you look at matchups and you look at just player comparisons. Florida State wins games, and they're deep. Wisconsin is deep as well, I think. So it's possible to beat Wisconsin, and then you look at it as, what, Baylor? Baylor, most likely? Yeah. Baylor, no doubt. Baylor or Virginia or Illinois. Most likely got Baylor. So they beat Baylor. First round of 32. Sweet 16, most likely Baylor. Ooh. I think that's Sweet 16. That's a tough game right there. But I just explained that. Or is that Final Four? I think it's Final Four, honestly. Oh, it's Sweet 16. There's no doubt Sweet 16. Yeah, it's Sweet 16, man. Elite 8. Elite 8, most likely. If it works like that, if I'm thinking correctly, they'll meet somebody like Gonzaga, maybe. If I'm looking correctly. Beat Florida. Beat Drake. Beat Houston. That's 2. Sweet 16 would be Baylor. If we're compared to this one right now, Baylor. Beat Baylor, you're... Ooh. Is that Elite 8? This bracket is set up weird. Yeah, it's Elite 8, I believe. That's tough. Yeah, you guys understand what I'm saying. But Florida State, no doubt, can make the Elite 8. Final Four? Don't know. But Elite 8... confident. Sweet 16, very confident. Elite 8, kind of pushing. You know what I'm saying. You guys know what I'm saying. That's Florida State, though. What my point of this video, man, Florida State is a very good team. That's what I want to say. That's my final point of this video. But if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe, man. I have fun doing this. Like I said, I'm getting more consistent this year, as you guys can see. But, yeah, I appreciate you guys for all the support, and let's go.